Sai Ram. Welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Gurukulam online classes. Today we are talking about part 2 of heat. In the previous video we have discussed about what do you mean by hot and cold, and also temperature, what do you mean by temperature, and also measurement of temperature. By measurement of temperature by using an instrument that is called thermometer, we already know about that one. And also there are two types of thermometers we will see in the last video. First one is clinical thermometer, second one is laboratory thermometer. Yes, I will give an assignment for you. I hope you done that one. Yes, first question is, here is answer for that question. What do you mean by temperature? Temperature is a measure of degree of hotness or coldness of an object. Second question, mention the difference between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. First difference, in a clinical thermometer, thermometer reads temperature from 35 degree to 42 degrees Celsius, while laboratory thermometer ranges between minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degree Celsius. Second one is, a clinical thermometer is a kink near the bulb. At the end there is a kink is there, but in the laboratory thermometer there is no kink at the end. Okay, these are the differences. And third question, what is the normal temperature of human body? Yes, the normal temperature of human body is 37 degree Celsius. Yes, these are questions. Next, in this video we have learned about transfer of heat. In this transfer of heat, there are three methods are there: conduction, convection and radiation. These are the three methods to transfer the heat. And next one is kind of clothes we wear in summer and winter. We have to discuss about that one also. Next, yes, have you wondered on what mechanism these works? Refrigerator, switch on and AC. Yes, on basis of what these machines will work? Did you know about that one? Yes, let us know about that one also. That is due to transfer of heat. Yes, the name itself indicate transfer of heat. So what do you mean by transfer of heat? Heat flows from a body from higher temperature to a body at a lower temperature. Means from higher temperature to lower temperature that heat will flow. The name itself indicate transfer. Means there will be a higher temperature, it will transfer to the lower temperature. That is called the transfer of heat. Yes, heat is transferred in three different ways I have told. First one is conduction, convection and radiation. Here is a figure is there. It represents both conduction, convection and radiation. Yes, we will discuss one by one what do you mean by conduction and convection, radiation. First, you know about what do you mean by conduction. Yes, here conduction is a process by which heat is transferred in solids. Heat is transferred in solids. It is in the solids from hotter end to the cooler end. Yes, the name itself indicates transfer of heat. It is from hotter end to colder end. Here conduction means heat is transferred in solids from hotter end to the colder end. That is called, that process is called as an conduction. Yes, here suppose I heat the base of the pan. Heating pan is there. I will heat that pan. I will touch the handle of that pan. If there is no plastic is there, at that time I will touch that pan. What happen? Yes, it may burn our fingers because through the conduction process. Yes, when we are heating the base of that pan, through the process of conduction, what happen? The molecules are heated. This pan is also heated. When we touch the handle of that pan, our hand will get burned. Yes, so this is called the conduction. Yes, here is an activity to understand how the conduction process will going on. Yes, in the solids. First one is you have to take an iron or aluminum rod or strip. Fix few wax pieces on the rod or strips equal distance. See here, there is an aluminum rod or you can take iron. Fix wax. Here is an wax. Yes, we fix the wax pieces on the rod strips at an equal distance. Equal distance, I will fix the wax. Clamp the rod on the stand. I will use a bricks. Okay, here I will use the bricks. Clamp the rod on a stand using a stand. Yes. Now, eat the other end of the rod. I will eat the other end of the rod. One end of the rod I will eat. After some time, the wax pieces begin to melt. The wax pieces begins to melt. I am eaten one end of that metal. Yes, but the wax pieces begins to melt one by one. See, down from eaten end. Here, when I am eating at the one end, yes, the wax pieces will be melted one by one. Means the heat will transferred from hotter part to the colder part. So the wax will attach to that metal that will be fell down. So by this process, what we are understood, the heat is transferred from the hotter end to the colder end by conduction process. Okay, conduction means it will be a process between the solids, occur in the solids from hotter end to the colder end. The heat will transfer from hotter end to the colder end. That is the thing. Yes. From this activity, we learn the transfer from hotter end to the colder end by the conduction. Yes. Here is an point is there. Transfer of heat through a direct contact. Conduction is occurs when we are eating it through a direct contact. Yes. Here there is an image be there. When we are eating this bucket or eating that pan, okay. When we touch the handle, means our hand will direct contact with that bucket. Okay, at that time our hand will burn. If I am suppose I am using any cloth, is it burn our hands? No, because it is not direct contact with that bucket. Yes, so that is the thing. Yes, next one is occurs anytime when object at different temperatures are touching each other. Yes, our hand is at a different temperature. This is also a different temperature. There is a temperature difference will be there. So at the time the conduction process will occur. That is the point. Yes. Third point is as long as object are in contact, transfer of heat will continues until the temperature of the object is same. The temperature of the object, for example, yes, as long as the object are in contact, transfer of heat will continue until the temperature of the object are same. Both the object, the temperature will be the same. At that time, up to that, the conduction process will occur. Next, here is a realistic example is there for the conduction. Yes, if you leave a metal spoon, in a pan of soup that you are eating on the stove. Suppose you are preparing an soup. Okay, at that time, what happen? Your metal spoon of the pan of soup that you are eating on the stove, okay, it may burn your fingers. When you are touching that spoon, it may burn our fingers. Yes, this spoon is direct contact. It is in direct contact. Yes, it will be in direct contact with the hot soup. Yes, see in this image, this spoon is direct contact with the soup. Okay, and heat is transferred that spoon. Here is an heat be there. Okay, so this heat will be transferred to the spoon. Yes, this is the realistic example. When you are visiting that hotel also, they are giving an soup and also any other rice items in the metals. They are dip the spoon inside. When you are touching that end of that spoon, what happens? It is also may burn our hands. Yes, this is a realistic example. Yes, next move on to the conductors and insulators. Yes, before going to that one, conductors and insulators, it offers in conduction. All the objects have an conduction. No, some of them are having a conduction process, and some of them are not. Yes, to understand that concept, do the by the conductors and insulators. So what will be conductors? First, conductors are the materials which allow heat to pass through them easily, that is called as a conductor. Example, iron, aluminum, copper, etc. These are the examples for the conductors, means which allows heat to pass through them easily. Yes. Other one is insulator. What do you mean by insulator? Yes, vice versa. Insulators are the materials which do not allow heat to pass through them easily. Example, wood, plastic, rubber, etc. These are the example for insulators. Yes, here is an example, copper, aluminum, steel. These are the example for conductors. Plastic, cloth, wood, rubber, glass. These are the example for insulators. Yes, now we want to, yes, did you know ice cube is not cooling your drink? Your drink is eating the ice cube. Did you know? This is interesting. See, what we are thinking, ice cube isn't cooling your drink. What we are thinking, ice is cooling our drink, but it is not. So our drink is eating the ice cube. Okay. Yes, how it is? Yes, the process that is called convection. So what do you mean by convection? Convection is the process by which heat is transferred in fluids, means liquid and gases, from hotter part to the colder part. In the conduction, it is transferred in solids from hotter to colder part. But here convection, but in this case, the heat is transferred in fluids or liquids or liquid and gases from hotter part to the colder part. This process is called as an convection. Yes, it is an image will be there. How it is the convection happen? The cool water sinks, the hot water will rises. After that, the water will cools. Yes, this is the process of convection. Here is an activity to understand the process of convection. Yes, first you have to take some water in the round bottom flask. Okay, keep it on a tripod stand and put a crystal of potassium permanganate into that water. Heat the water, okay, with the help of the burner. The water at the bottom becomes hot. The water at the bottom becomes very hot here, okay, and rises up. It will rises up. The hot water will rises up, okay, and cold water from the top moves down. It is in cold water, this will moves down, okay. This water becomes hot again and rises up, and cold water from the top moves down. The process continues till all the water gets heated. This process will continue. The hot water gets heated, will go up, and the cold water will come down. Yes, like this the process will happen. Up to what time? The process continues till water gets heated. All the water gets heated. Up to this process will be going on. Yes, this shows the heat is transferred by convection. Okay, this is an activity. Here, yes, water becomes more dense and sinks, and the hot water is less and water rises. Yes, convection. There are some points. The transfer of energy in fluids. The transfer of energy in fluids. Convection means when the part of gas or liquid is heated, the particles in that part move faster and spread out more. Yes, when you are boiling that water, okay, after some time, after we are heating that water for 10 to 15 minutes, what will happen? The particles will move faster and faster and spread out more. Yes, this is the convection. Yes, next point is the moving particles bump into the other particles, causing them to move and faster and spread out more. Yes, when we are eating, the bubbles will come out. Is it right? Yes, they are dashed with each other and the particle causing them to move faster and spread out more. Okay, this is about an convection. Yes, convection in air. Now we move on to the convection in air. How it is happening? Yes, the air near the heat source gets heated and rises up. The air from the sides move into the take its place. In this way, air gets heated. Yes, how do you feel? If you keep one hand above the flame and other hand the side of the flame, the hand at the top, the feels so hot because the air above is heated by the process that is called convection. I think you all feel that this one. Yes, when you are at the time of fire, when you are keeping the hand above the flame and another hand it keep the beside the flame, your feels very hot at the top of your hand. Yes, so the hand at the side doesn't feel so hot, it feels hot but doesn't feel so hot than that one. Okay, so because there is no convection processes going on. Okay, there is no processes going on. This is convection in air. Here there is a two types, sea breeze and land breeze is there. Yes, what do you mean by sea breeze? Yes, let us understand. What do you mean by sea breeze? It is happening in the during the day only. Okay, it is happening in the during the day. The land gets heated faster than the sea. Yes, I think you are observed. The land gets heated more in the during the daytime. The land gets heated more comparative to the sea. The land gets more heated. So the air above the land that gets heated becomes hotter. It becomes hotter. So after hotter and rises up, and also when it is the air will be hot, after that it will be rises up. Yes, and cool air from the sea. See, cool air from the sea move towards the land. Okay, this is called as an sea breeze. See, here is the air is heated. Okay, after that heating, this become rises up. Yes, lands get heated. This warm air goes to the seaside. Thus, cool sea breeze comes to the land side. This is called as an sea breeze. Okay, land breeze means it is vice versa. It is happening during the night. It is happening during the night. The sea cools down slowly than the land. In the night time, sea cools down slowly. It will at the time when you are visiting the any beaches, at the time you are observing at the night time sea cools down slowly than the land. Compared to the land, the sea cools down slowly in the night. So the hot air above the sea rises up. Here is air. This will rises up, and the cool air from the land, okay, moves towards the sea. It will move towards the sea. When you are standing here, okay, when you are feel, what you feel? You are feeling very cold because this warm air is come to that land side. Okay, this land air, this will be cool air that goes to the sea side. Okay, this is the process that will occurs in the night. This is called as an land breeze. Yes, we move on to the next concept, that is radiation. So what do you mean by radiation? Radiation is the process by which heat is transferred from one place to the another place without the help of any medium. It doesn't require any medium. Okay, it does not require any medium. This is called as an radiation. Example, the heat from the sun reaches the earth by radiation. Yes, see the image. the heat from the sun reaches the earth by radiation. Now we move on to the next kind of clothes we wear in summer and winter. Yes, here first we are choosing a dark colored surfaces absorb more heat. It absorbs more heat than light colored surface or light colored cloths. Yes, here is the black color, it is absorbs more heat. The white color cloth, it reflects it. So that's why in the summer we are wearing an light color cloths or white cloths. Next, we wear dark colored cloths in winter. In the winter season, wear the dark color cloths because it absorbs more heat and keeps us warm. Yes, it absorbs more heat and keeps us warm. So that's why we have to wear the dark colored cloths in the winter season. Now it is summer season, we wear the light colored cloths in summer season because it reflects heat and keeps us cool. It keeps us cool and it reflects heat. So that's why in the summer season we have to wear light colored cloths. Okay. This completes your each chapter. Here is an assignment is there. First question, give 2 examples each of conductors and insulators of heat. Okay, give example of conductors and insulators of heat. Second question is, what do you mean by radiation? Third question, what do you mean by land breeze and sea breeze? Okay. Yes. Thank you. Sai Ram.